Hello everyone, it's Ravens Guardian back with another episode of Assassin's Creed 2, and we are going to be basically building into memory block number 11 now. So we just finished up 10, we just took out two of the guys there on the boat, and now we're about to meet with Leonardo down here at the docks.
There you are, Ezio. Why so serious?
It's my birthday.
Davvero? 100 di questi giorni. That's wonderful.
Is it? It's been over 10 years since I watched my father and brothers die. 10 years hunting the men responsible. So close to the end now, but no closer to understanding what any of it was for.
You may not see it, Ezio, but it's better here now because of the things you've done. Basta. Look here. I have a birthday present for you. It's l'Arsenale's shipping manifest. From the day the boat left.
The boat to Cyprus. You're serious?
And guess when it's scheduled to return? Tomorrow.
Ezio,
Leonardo, when did you get back?
just now. I need to talk to you, right away.
Go on. Have fun, boys.
It's better be good.
Oh, it is. It is. Walk with me. Stay close.
Alright,
Last two codex pages. I was studying the copies. I don't know why I never saw it before, but when put together, I realized the markings on the back clarify into words. Here, the prophet will appear when the second piece is brought to the floating city.
Prophet. Only the prophet may open it. 2 pieces of Eden.
What are you saying? Ezio, what is this?
We've known each other a long time, Leonardo. If I can't trust you, there is nobody. My uncle Mario spoke of it long ago. A prophecy hidden in the Codex, leading to an ancient vault that holds something very powerful.
Grandioso. But if you took these pages from the Barbarigo, then maybe they know about this vault too. That's not good.
Wait. What if that's why they sent the ship to Cyprus? To find this piece of Eden and bring it back to Venezia?
When the second piece is brought to the floating city,
The prophet will appear. Only the prophet can open the vault. My God! When my uncle told me about the Codex, I was too young, too brash to imagine it was anything but an old man's fantasy. But now I see. The killing of Mocenigo, even the Medici, my father and brothers. It was all part of his plan. To find the vault. The Spaniard.
Rodrigo Borgia.
The boat from Cyprus arrives tomorrow. I plan to be there to meet it.
Good luck, my friend.
so where we left off last episode, we had just taken out two of the guys, Dante and one of the other guys that was working for the Templars. I was about to get on a ship to head to Venice, or to Cyprus, to recover a piece of Eden. So you kind of got that from the conversation there with Leonardo as to what exactly was happening. All right, so now that we've taken care of that, let's take a look here at memory sequence number 11. We have a few things that we should probably do before then. Let's since we're so close, let's go over here and grab this viewpoint real quick. And then we will go ahead and continue with that memory sequence. We might have to swim across the river here, just because that memory is, or that viewpoint is going to be over here. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. As always, it's rather enjoyable for me to play this game. And I really enjoy it, and really enjoy bringing it to you. So hopefully you guys are also getting something out of it. Alright, let's climb up here. If I can get Ezio to work with me here. We'll grab this viewpoint real quick. So we're moving right along through this these memory sequences, and we're getting quite a bit done in every episode. So it's actually kind of cool to see all the different things that happen as we go through here. All right, so we knocked that part out. So that's 58 of 73 of the the viewpoints now in the entire realm. And where we have to go, there's a couple more viewpoints over here. So we'll go grab these as well, because I have a feeling everything's going to happen over in this general area. All right. Let's head up here. If you guys remember, this is where we assassinated one of the one of the assassination things happen with the gun right there after the dance at Carnivale. And Dante was actually a part of that as well, which is kind of funny and kind of interesting. All right, we'll go through here and circle around and head towards this viewpoint. So we're getting ever closer to figuring out who the Spaniard is, and how we basically are going to end up taking him out. So every little episode is just one little piece of the puzzle, building that kind of path to the Spaniard. I don't know if we've done this one already, but the Santi Giovanni e Paolo, one of the largest churches in Venice, the Santi Giovanni e Paolo, was built after Doge Jacopo Tiepolo, who had a dream about white birds flying over the site. He donated the land on which the church was built in 1246 to the Dominicans. The current Italian Gothic church was completed in 1430. On a stranger note, the church claims to contain the foot of Saint Catherine de Siena, born in Siena in 1347. As the last of 25 children, Catherine became an important ambassador for the Pope, whom she liked to call Daddy. Ironically, the most startling incident in her life happened after her death, when her followers in Siena attempted to steal her body from Rome. Unable to get the body out of the city, they lovingly cut off her head and put it in a sack. When the guards decided to search the sack, her followers prayed to Catherine. The guards then saw rose petals inside the sack instead of a head, and let the group go to Siena without taking the bloody sack away from them. And that is why she is a saint. Well, interesting little story there. Alright, there's our viewpoint that we got to get. So let's get up there and get it. This is a much shorter viewpoint than normal, but still a viewpoint. Alright. So that's Scuola Grande di San Marco. I think we already might have read this one, but just in case, the Scuola Grande di San Marco was one of the 6 large charitable organizations founded in Venice to help citizens afford food, dowries, possessions, and marriages, burials, anything else that they might need. Notably, the membership was open to any citizen of Venice, not just the elite. Citizenship status was conferred on the third-generation Venetians, or those who had paid taxes for 15 years, meaning the Venetians were pretty xenophobic, except when they gave money. The facade of the building, which was built in 1260, was destroyed in a 1485 fire, causing it to be rebuilt in its current opulent Byzantine form. Cool. All right. Let's see, other viewpoints. We could probably grab this one, because that's relatively close to where the memory starts. And then we'll go and grab that memory start point. So we're getting quite a bit done here as we continue through this this part of Venice. As you saw earlier, well, actually, you know what? That might be kind of complicated to get to, so maybe we don't worry about that one. We can grab all these nice chests, though. That's rather nice. Never gonna complain about some florins. Alright, let's head over here. I mean, we probably can get to that viewpoint. It's just a, you know, a matter of getting there. Because we have to figure out what's going on with this large building that's right here. Not exactly an easy spot to just climb over. Because it's not a, it's interesting. It wouldn't let me go around there. That's kind of weird. Don't worry about me, guards. Alright, let's see what's in here. Well, now that we're in here, we probably can go get that viewpoint. It's probably not too difficult. But the memory start point is literally right over here, up on the roof. So let's go do that. Assuming we can get up there. That might be the difficult part. You're right, I shouldn't. But I am. Alright, let's start it. Looks like a piece of Eden.
Uncle Mario? Where are they taking it?
All things come to he who waits. Capture the cargo from the ship. Alright, so we gotta basically follow this guy to wherever he goes and get this treasure from him. So let's get down here and do that. Sorry, dude. Thanks for saving me, though. Alright, we can't be detected, so he does occasionally stop and turn around, so you have to keep mind of that. Also, you don't want to just assassinate him, even though it would be extremely simple to do so, because that will cause him to detect you, even though you can sneak up behind him and assassinate him probably very easily in this game. Occasionally, like I said, he will turn around and look, so you have to watch out for that. Yeah, like right there. He's probably going to turn around here in a second. And as I said, it would be extremely simple just to run up right behind him right now and just assassinate him. But you can't do that. Ooh, guy's getting fancy now. Alright, these guards will attack me, so I gotta get up to the roof.
What a skilled act!
I'm sure this guy will also attack me, so I probably need to go up again. If I can, which I don't think I can.
You may be the big man wherever you go.
Alright, let's keep following him here.
Just last month, the Visconti bought
And of course he's going to jump across again. Oh, this guy's trying really hard to lose us, huh?
The Maestro awaits. He will not suffer mistakes. Package it correctly. Do it now.
The Spaniards here? That changes things. If I can infiltrate this group, take the place of the courier, they'll lead me right to the Filio di Puttana.
Alright, so we got 90 seconds basically to get in here and steal the thing. So let's get over here with the ladies. And then we'll order them to distract these guys.
Cos'è? Ti piacciono quelli in uniforme? Lo fai lo sconto ai militari.
There we go. Now we basically take place of the courier. So we'll grab his stuff, or the box that he was carrying, and carry it with us. Alright, so all things come to those who, comes to he who waits is now synced. Alright, so now we gotta pick up the box.
Yes, sir.
This is a moment of great importance. Stay in formation. Make this right.
Alright, now we have to assassinate the Spaniard. Yeah, we got 52,245 in the chest, which means our chest is now full. So we want to head back as soon as we can to be able to get that. Before Claudia takes all of our money.
Where do you think you are? Mama's going to kill me. That was for the soup to help Mama's condition. She's going to hit me with that cane.
If you wander off again, I will have you killed.
Now go away. Far away.
If you wander off again, I will have you killed.
So luckily, we didn't run into any problems there. That dumb dude with the box walked into me. You have to watch out for them because they cause all kinds of problems, just like this. And they're just like sporadic in the direction that they travel.
Following the death of the Portuguese ambassador, the council reminds all citizens not to eat the fish from the city's canals, extending the warning to all visitors to the most serene republic is considered a civic duty.
All right, we're getting pretty close here. And there's a Spaniard.
You really have it? You were not followed.
Absolutely. Everything went perfectly. We have followed your orders exactly as specified. The mission to Cyprus was more difficult than expected.
Ezio. It's been some time.
Rodrigo. So, where is he?
Who?
Your prophet. Doesn't look like anybody showed up, Rodrigo. How many people have died for these? For what's in this box? And look, there's nobody here.
You claim not to be a believer, and yet here you are. Don't you see him? The prophet is already here. I am the prophet. Now give me the apple.
Come and take it from me.
Okay. Apparently I don't have any swords, which I don't know where my sword went. So I just have to fight him with my short blade, I guess. And I can't use my small blade. It won't let me.
Is this all you have? Where is the rest of your people?
What people?
You really have no idea, do you? Guards!
See, like it right here, it's telling me, oh, you know, use your sword. Well, I don't have a sword, so I have to use a warhammer now.
uncle!
Don't worry, Nipote. You are not alone.
Volpe? What are you doing here?
We could very well ask you the same thing.
We?
Save your questions, brother. Don't let Bodja leave that box. Avanti!
All right.
Now, you all shall die.
Take him down, Ezio! We're right behind you! Come on, go down! My God!
This is pathetic. You cannot stop what is written. What lies in the vault shall be mine.
Look, my friend, our Ezio has become quite a guerrero. Shadow, mess with the box, you'll get the sword.
So as you can see, nothing is working to hurt him while the everybody else is still around. So we'll have to probably take everybody else out before we can fight him.
Battle for you, Ambrisino. You will die by my hand, just like your father. This war has been going on far longer than either of us have made away.
Isn't this magnificent? All of us smashing these Templar heads together!
Notevole, Nipote.
Yeah, see now he's actually taking damage.
Together.
Bravissimo! We should do this more often.
Your brothers didn't need to die. I just killed them to make a point. There is no mercy when you cross the Temple.
This is for my father.
Oh, come on.
Paula?
He's gone, but we have what we came for.
No. I need to go after him.
Do you really now? Or are you here for another reason, my son?
Theodora? What? What are you all doing here?
Perhaps the same thing you are, Ezio. Hoping to see the Prophet appear.
I came here to kill the Spaniard. I couldn't care less about your prophet. He never showed up.
No? But you did.
What?
A prophet's arrival was foretold. And unbeknownst to us, here you are. Perhaps all along, you were the one we sought.
Cosa? Who are you?
Niccolò di Bernardo de Machiavelli. I am an assassin, trained in the ancient ways to safeguard mankind's evolution. Just like you, and each one of us here.
You are all assassins? Paola? Volpe?
It's true, Nipote. We have all been guiding you for years, teaching you the skills you would need to join our ranks. I think it's time.
We have our prize, but there is much to be done. Come, meet us here at sunset.
All right. So a little crazy Easter egg there. Turns out, I guess, that we were the prophet.
These are the words spoken by our ancestors that lay at the heart of our creed.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember.
Nothing is true.
Where other men are limited by morality or law, remember.
Everything is permitted.
We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
It is time, Ezio. In this modern age, we are not so literal as our ancestors, but our seal is no less permanent. Are you ready to join us?
I am.
This only hurts for a while, brother. Like so many things.
Benvenuto, Ezio. You are one of us now. Come, we have much to do.
Execute a leap of faith. Well, we've been doing that the whole time, right? Play along is now synced. Apple of Eden is acquired. So there you go. Venetian Cape has been acquired. And that is the end of memory sequence 11.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
No, I need to go back. Right now.
All right.
Oh dear.
Sean?
Of course. How could I have forgotten?
You want to share with the rest of us?
Rodrigo Borgia is elected Pope in 1492, which means Ezio's greatest enemy is now also the most powerful man in Italy.
Always wanted to visit the Vatican.
Well, your luck's in, Desmond. Happy days. Because that's exactly where you're going.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. What is it, Leonardo? What does it do?
I could no more explain this than explain to you why the Earth goes around the Sun.
You mean the sun around the Earth?
It's fabricated with materials that shouldn't exist. And yet, this is clearly a very ancient artifact.
The Codex refers to it as a piece of Eden.
The Spaniard. He called it the apple.
Like Eve's apple, of forbidden knowledge. Are you then suggesting that this thing... This must never fall into the wrong hands. It would drive weaker minds insane.
No doubt the Spaniard will be relentless in his desire to gain it back.
Ezio, you must protect this with all the skills we have taught you.
Take it to Forli. The citadel is walled, protected by cannons, and our ally controls it.
Who is this ally?
Her name is Caterina Sforza.
You don't say. I think I may enjoy this mission. Thank you for everything, my oldest friend.
Leonardo, Ezio tells me you travel off into Milano. I have a grand villa in Toscana. You must come visit me there.
All right, so seems like everything's kind of crazy with these cutscenes because the cutscenes just as soon as the memory sequence is over just pick up. But there you go. You saw a cutscene of what the Apple of Eden contains in it, and that was pretty cool. All right, so that was the end of memory sequence 11, headed into 12. So I appreciate you guys joining us today, and we are going to go ahead and pick up with memory sequence 12 and see where it leads us. All right, but before we do all of that, we're going to go ahead and go back to the villa, and we're going to see what we can do on that end, because we have a bunch of money that's just chilling in our in our chest, and we want to make sure that we get that before Claudia decides that she is going to be the one that is going to earn all that money. All right. I know I didn't introduce myself, but you guys already know this is Raven's Guardian, and we're going to be picking up memory sequence 12 here in Assassin's Creed 2, just after we go head back to the villa and collect our money. All right, so we want to go back to the villa, and then we got a bunch of stuff that we need to collect. And then maybe turn that money around and get some of the goods out of the shops here to help raise the value of the villa. Alright, so we'll go up here, talk to, or take the money out of the chest, talk to Claudia real quick, just to see what we got. Come on, Ezio, stop climbing up the walls. Alright. There we go. 52,245 florins now in our pocket. Perfect. Let's go spend that money, and then we'll come back and just double check to see how much we can now afford in the villa. It looks like Leonardo is actually here now, so maybe we can talk to him, have him look at our codex pages, and take care of all that stuff too. Alright. So nothing to repair. For armor, nothing to buy. Weapons, we still have quite a few that we need to buy here, so we'll grab that one. We'll grab the scimitar. We'll grab the Schiavano. Or Shivanova, I should say. And we already have all the rest. Small weapons. The channeled Cinqueta. Butcher knife. The knife. The stiletto. And we already have all that. Ammunition, we already have all that stuff. Bullets, we can refill on that. Alright, so that's everything at the blacksmith. Let's go talk to the art merchant here. So we have treasure maps. We've already got the one here, so we can't get any more. And we've already got all of the paintings here in the villa. Some of the other things you can look at here are, so you can upgrade your pouch. Obviously, you know, get the medium pouch. We can get the large pouch for medicine. Knife belt upgrades are always a good one. And poison vial upgrades. And we still have 12,000 florins left. So I guess, actually, let me talk to him again. Alright, there we go. You can also dye your clothes. So if you wanted to dye your clothes a different color, you could do that. I've already not super excited to do that, especially since I have Ezio's armor already. Alright, let's double check to see how much that impacted our abilities to collect money here in the villa. And then make sure we change out our weapons so that we have the best weapons in the game again. Alright. So we don't want any of, or the knots is one we want. So we're going to equip that one. And then we want Altair's sword. Sword of Altair, yes, there we go. Alright, so we have the best swords, best armor, and we've collected everything that we can possibly get weapons-wise. Except for, I wonder if that is one that's missing here. Yeah. So this looks like we basically haven't unlocked that one yet. It's probably a different memory sequence, but we'll get there. And then all of our armor, obviously that's all the armor of Altair, which we've already got. and all the rest are already here because we've already bought all that. So all that's good. All 4 sets are complete. And there's the 2. We've already seen those. All right, let's go back over here. Kind of interested to talk to Leonardo and see if we can't get him to unlock some of these things. All right.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Ha! You found another one. How exciting.
We found quite more than one. We found quite a few.
This one's easy. You just move every other letter. Here.
There we go. 5 codex pages have been deciphered now. So let's go in here and put them on the wall. There we go. So we're missing just a couple, so nothing too crazy. We'll read all of them once we have all of them here. Yep, so we have 3 more to get, and then we'll read them all. It's much easier to read them all at once than it is a couple at a time. All right, let's take a look at the book.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
All right, so in the chest, we can now have up to 53,786 in there. We still have to get that one heavy weapon, and then we have quite a few collections to get. So the codex pages, the feathers, we have quite a few paintings to purchase, and then portraits of targets, which we get after assassinating them. Everything else is complete.
A presto, Ezio.
All right. So let's head back to Florley and get back to where we need to be. You also notice that we got a bunch of... Oh, we got another 13,000 in the chest, so while we're here, we might as well grab it. That'll give us an extra 20 minutes before we have to come back. And we can also use that money in some of the other cities to buy paintings and treasure maps and whatnot. And all that's going to be important because we have to, for 100% synchronization, get all of the treasures in all of the locations. So once you get the treasure map, you see the little diamond icons on the map there. Those are going to be where the treasure chests are. And you're going to want all of those. I guess, actually, I want to heal myself, huh? There we go. We're going to want to get all of those treasure maps so that we can see all the treasures and then make sure that we get them all for 100% synchronization. Because there's like 355 total treasure chests spread all across the entire location. Alright, so we'll go back to here because that's kind of where we were at already. And that's pretty close to where we pick up with memory sequence number 12. Alright, so on our map, if we want to pull it up real quick, you notice there's the special memory that we can pick up. And then this is where the repaired memory starts. So actually, you know what? Let's go pick up that special memory real quick. We'll do that first. And then we'll pick up with the repaired memory. And for some of you that are wondering, well, why is it a repaired memory? The reason it's repaired is because when the game originally released, it was not a... there weren't multiple memory blocks in the game. So there would be one more memory block after the one that we just completed. But because they released DLC, and it is now included basically when you buy the game, there's no like special thing that you have to buy. now you basically just get that memory sequence when you buy the game. So there's 2 more memory sequences that they basically added, and then in there you basically have 2 more missions to do. All right, so let's take a look at this special memory. All right, so we're gonna basically fly, just like before. We're gonna fly over the areas to get the fires, which will then boost you up. So if we take a look at the, that's not what we wanted. We want to look at the map. So we take a look at the map here. There's a bunch of little like fires that you basically can fly around here. There's not really a set like thing to do, as far as I'm aware, for this memory sequence. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can just fly around and see all kinds of stuff. There's not really anything in particular that you're supposed to do with that. All right, let's take a look at these paintings that he has. So he has quite a few. So the Birth of Venus, Jupiter and Io. It's gonna use all of our money basically. I mean, we can get these smaller ones. Eve. 3 Graces, Leda and the Swan, and La Forena. There we go. So that's all those. Treasure maps, obviously you can buy these. And this will make those little gems like we talked about. So you can see where all the treasure chests are. So there you go. We got everything in Florida now, Romagna, and the Apennine Mountains.
And come again.
So there you go. It's not what I was trying to click on. Trying to get to the map here. But yeah, so you can go back and basically do this special memory as many times as you want. All right, so we want to get back to the repaired memory. So we'll head out this gate and then head back up there. But I think that special memory is kind of cool to see when you're able to just basically fly all over the place. It's kind of cool. All right, we'll get all the beat up quests and all that stuff done a little bit later. Obviously, we're not going to do that right now because we're trying to get these repaired memories done. But yeah, we'll still do all that. So don't worry. It's not like we're just going to abandon that stuff. We have to do all that for 100% synchronization as well. All right, so let's talk to her here.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Madonna.
I thought when we met you were a bit special, but an assassin.
All right, a warm welcome. Accompany Katerina and Machiavelli to Florley.
Walk with me, Caro. You're going to love Forley. The cannons in our Cittadella alone go back 100 years. The artifact will be quite safe there.
Forgive me, but I've never heard of a woman ruling her own city before. It's very impressive.
Well,
So we haven't seen Machiavelli, so we'll read this one. All right, Niccolo Machiavelli, date of birth was 1469. He's a philosopher, writer, and politician. Unarmed prophets have always been destroyed, whereas armed prophets have succeeded. These cynical words were written by Niccolo Machiavelli, one of the greatest minds of the Renaissance. Considered a pioneer of realist philosophy, he believed that all men were evil and the will act upon their vicious nature given the chance. The third son of a Florentine attorney, Machiavelli was tutored by his father in grammar, rhetoric, and Latin. In 1494, he entered the government service as a clerk and an ambassador, made a member of the Florentine Diplomatic Council. He was sent to the courts of France, Spain, and Rome between 1499 and 1512. From 1503 to 1506, Machiavelli was put in charge of the Florentine militia and the city's defense. He recruited citizens for his militia, preferring men who had a stake in Florence's continued success to dispassionate mercenaries. His strategy seemed to work in 1509 when Florence defeated Pisa. Machiavelli continued to participate in Florentine government after the Medici family was chased out. But when the Medici returned, they arrested and tortured him. He was accused of conspiring against them. Unable to find any wrongdoing, the Medici exiled Machiavelli. He retired to his estate in Santa Andrea, where he wrote his famous works, The Prince, Discourses on Livy, and the Florentine Histories. Machiavelli died in 1527. His place of burial remains unknown.
it was my husband's before, of course. He died.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I had him killed.
Oh.
We discovered Girolamo Riario was working for the Templars, making a map of the locations of the remaining Codex pages.
I never liked that goddamn son of a bitch anyway. He was a lousy father, boring in bed, and a pain in my ass.
Look!
Oh no.
Leave this place! As you value your life, run!
Aspetta! What's happening?
They came as soon as you left the city walls, Signora. The city is under attack.
What? By who?
The Orsi brothers, Signora.
Oh, sangue di Giuda.
Who are the Orsi?
The same canaglia I hired to kill my husband.
It's the Spaniard, of course. The Orsi have no worldview bigger than their purse.
But how could he know where we were taking the apple before we even knew?
Because they're not here for the apple, Ezio. They're after Riario's map.
Basta with your map, Niccolo. My children are inside. Oh, porco demonio.
Now you die!
All right, we'll keep running here to the city.
They're already inside. Double-crossing bastards.
Is there another way into this place?
Aspetta. Perhaps yes. There's an old tunnel under the western wall from the canal.
Bene. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You spineless dogs. You occupy my city, my home. You think I'm going to stand here and do nothing about it? How about I come up there and rip your ballet off? What kind of men are you?
Oh, sorry. Wrong dude. Did we get them all? Looks good. Alright, so we have to locate the secret entrance here.
Who saw what happened here? Alright, what's going on here? Who did this? I want to know what happened right now.
You already know what happened.
Another taken on our watch. Did anybody see the killer? Come on, don't be shy.
I think that's the entrance. There we go. Now we gotta go open the gates. Luckily those guys are fighting those guys so that we can let these guys in.
Bet you want to see them, don't you? You wish you could touch them. You wish you could lick them, don't you? Well, come on down here and give it a try, like a real man. And I'll kick your balls so hard they fly out your nostrils. Lurido branco di cani guardarti. Come back here. Tornatevene a casa. There he is. Laggiù. La cura della mia cittadella. Ma forse è per questo che non ci decidete a uscire. Se lo gradiresti assai un bel palo di testa di quel non ho mai visto in vita mia.
Come on.
Dopo che vi avrò fatto castrare, non sarete meno uomini di quanto siete ora.
There we go. Alright, let's go open this gate up. Alright, warm welcome is now complete. Alright, get safely inside Rocca di Ravaldino and Caterina Citadel while protecting Caterina and Machiavelli. Alright, so that's the next goal. Oops, sorry. Stop attacking her. Alright, let's go. Oops, sorry, wrong dude. Luckily, they're running away, I guess. There we go. There we go. And more people. Awesome. All right, come on.
Eyes open. Anyone witness the fight?
What? Bodies are starting to pile up around here. I want answers. Come forth if you know anything about this.
So basically, we're just running around the city, fighting people, trying to get these guys back to their citadel. Quite fun. Quite fun. Machiavelli, of course, getting in front of me. I like how the guards are just like, there's a killer loose.
It's an ambush.
Eyes open. Anyone witness the fight?
By ambush, you mean for these guys, then yes, that is an accurate statement. Because they're going to get ambushed.
I'm a good man.
Ezio, Piccolo, in here.
There we go.
Bambini. But where are Bianca and Ottaviano?
Forgive me, Signora. They were playing outside when the attack began. I don't know where they are.
Reinforcements from the mountains! They are breaching the citadel!
Ezio, don't let those bastardi get in here.
With me.
All right. Holding the fort. Defend the citadel from all invaders. All right. Nice. Good moves. Alright, ammunition's been refilled. Assuming I have to go up here. If I can. This seems to be where a lot of the fighting's happening. 10 attackers remaining. 9 attackers remaining. Maybe. And one over here, I guess, that I have to fight. Could have taken him out with my gun, but yeah. Where's the fun in that? It's much more fun to fight him with the sword. There we go. Holding the fort is now synced. And I'm sure we have to talk to Katerina here.
Katerina! Katerina Sforza! I know you're in there. I have something you may want back. Are you missing any children? And Ezio Auditore. What a pleasant surprise.
I take it you would be the Orsi brothers.
Ludovico and Gecko at your service.
Basta! Where are my children? Let them go!
Of course, Signora. We'll happily give them back for something of yours. A certain map.
And a certain apple, brother.
See, a certain apple indeed. Or shall I slice your baby's necks ear to ear?
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them! I have the instrument to make more!
When you change your mind, they'll be in the village outside the city. You have 1 hour.
Katerina, no. I can't ask you to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word. The apple needs to remain in the citadel. Keep this safe.
Alright, I guess we're going to save our children. Godfather, rescue Katerina's children. The Orsi brothers.
Gecko and Ludovico Orsi. Bored with their leisurely life in the countryside, the Orsi brothers decided to spice things up a little. They started a money-lending business that was extremely successful, mostly because they killed anyone who didn't pay them back. Then, Katerina Sforza hired them to murder her Templar husband, Girolamo Riario, which they did in true cavalier fashion. They rode up to his palace, waltzed into the dining room, stabbed him in the chest, ransacked the estate, and left his naked body in the center of town. According to Abstergo's files, Rodrigo Borgia, after escaping from Venice, offered to pay them for the recapture of the Peace of Eden. And, of course, Katerina's head. It was the Orsi brothers' idea to kidnap her children. I ask you, what has this world come to when the rich go so bad?
Alright, Cecco Orsi was born in 1458. He was a noble and professional thief. And his brother Ludovico Orsi was born in 1455, also a noble and a professional thief. Alright, so we have to rescue the children, and it looks like we have 10 minutes to do so. Alright, so we got to do that without being detected. I'm thinking the easiest way to do this is just to stay up here on the rooftops. A little less people we have to fight with.
Bandits sighted at the crossroads to Bologna. Eccolo, you won't get away! Dannato! He's getting away!
I mean, I'm already notorious, so does it really matter? No, it doesn't.
You'll soon sprout from there! I see him! Let you!
You don't want to jump down there. That'd been bad. Jump right into their hands. Come get me. I dare you. See what happens when you jump in the water. Alright, so we gotta find the children. They should be somewhere around here. Question is, where are they at?
I want no part of this! I want no part of this! Whatever this is about, leave me out of it!
You got to get out of here.
Children, where are you? I want to say that they're probably in this building, if I had to guess.
It won't be enough. My mama is here. We Scorza women are no wilting flowers. We may look pretty to the eye, but lies deceive. Just ask Babbo.
Come on. You too, come on. There we go.
I hope you don't really imagine I'm scared of you. You'd be very mistaken.
Alright, Bianca Riario. Date of birth 1478. She was a noble. Some people live a dream. Bianca Riario was not one of those people. In 1484, at the age of 6, she witnessed the sacking of her family's palazzo in Rome, and she was carried by her lunatic warrior mother into a siege at the Castillo in San Angelo. Next dragged by her family to Florida, far more horrifying delights awaited her. Shortly after Bianca's 10th birthday, her father Gorlamo was stabbed to death and his naked body thrown into the middle of the town square. Then her family palazzo was sacked again, and she was kidnapped by the Orsi brothers. Bianca escaped the Orsis and returned to her mother. How exactly this escape was accomplished is unknown. Then when she was 16, while out on a hunting expedition with her mother's new husband, Giacomo Feo, she witnessed his brutal ambush and assassination. In 1500, Bianca's mother was taken prisoner by Cesare Borgia and apparently raped by Rodrigo Borgia and Cesare. Cesare then killed Bianca's husband, Astori III Manfredi. In 1502, she married again, this time to a Count Trollio Le de Rossi, who died in 1521, at which point she wisely decided to give up on life and went to her grave sometime around 1522.
My mama would never let you hurt me. Grazie, grazie, messere. But my brother, they're holding Ottaviano at the lighthouse.
All right, to the lighthouse. See where the lighthouse is. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Sorry, people. We got important things to do here.
Eccolo! There! There! Get here! Damn it! Where is he at?
Nowhere. Don't worry about it.
You are not Eccolo! I don't... There he is!
I guess he's actually in the lighthouse.
Stop acting like a baby. Where are you? Not you. There. There.
Can I have something to eat? Please, Daddy, I'm hungry.
Oh, basta, basta. You're giving me a headache. This is your last chance, Katerina. The apple now, or I break the boy's legs.
Jeez, that's pretty brutal. Anybody else up here? No. I guess it's all the way to the top.
You want to see your boy walk again, Katerina? Give us what...
Game over, boss.
Katerina was a fool to send you.
Or are you the fool, dying for a handful of change? Was it worth it?
More than you know. The maestro gains his prize because of me.
Muori col tuo orgoglio, per quanto vale. Requiescat in pace.
Grazie, signor.
Let's, oh, I guess we have to wait. Alright, let's review this real quick. Alright, Octaviano Rorio. Date of birth was 1479. He was a count and noble. Octaviano entered service of the Florentine Republic as a condottiero when he was 19 at the request of his mother, Caterina Sforza, who wanted to cement amiable relations with Florence. He commanded 100 men from Florili, but terminated his contract after only 1 year because Florence didn't have enough money to pay him. Despite accounts which described Ottaviano as obese, brainless, and under his mother's thumb, Pope Alexander VI, Rodrigo Borgia, offered his daughter Lucretia to Ottaviano. Why? Because Rodrigo decided that those were traits he could tolerate in a son-in-law as long as that son-in-law was the key to controlling the territories of Florili and Imola. Plus, his praying mantis of a daughter, Lucretia, rarely stayed married to one man for long. Her husbands tended to sign declarations of impotence or simply disappeared. Wisely, Caterina denied the marriage, enraging the Pope and leading to his son Cesare's assault on Florli. When Caterina was ousted by Cesare and entered her exile in Florence under her guidance, Ottavino attempted to convince the new Pope Julius II to give him back the lordship of Imola and Florli, but instead Ottavino ended up selling the Rario claimed to Julius for an IOU, no less. Alright, Godfather is now synced. And I'm back to being incognito. Alright, we got 13,563 in the chest back at the villa. But we have to head all the way back into the city to continue with the next piece of the memory. Yeah, so these repaired memories are kind of interesting. They're not obviously exactly the the main storyline. They're kind of like off to one side, if you will, but I mean they're still pretty interesting. I feel like it was like an attempt basically to add more content to the game, but I don't know if it was necessarily beneficial content.
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Checco Orsi. He has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here. But the bastards escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
Checco mate. Find and eliminate Checco Orsi and retrieve the apple. Alright, so we gotta go find him. Of course I'm notorious, because why not?
Just like that night in Alba, capito? Remember your training. Take this man very, very seriously. Just like that night in Alba, capito?
I wanted to dodge, not...
Pazienza, ragazzi.
Oh great, now they're shooting arrows at me. There we go. Let's get out of here. You missed.
He seems quite well armed,
Let's run him down. Oh no, they're gonna run me down. However, while I get around them... Oh, I was trying to get on that horse. Okay, might help if you would run. Come on. Got him. That was easy enough.
So, you have your prize again.
Was it worth it? So much bloodshed.
A prize of such value. It will not remain yours for long.
We shall see. Che miserie nascono dall'avidità. Requiescat in pace.
Dang.
Don't. Who are you? Stop. Don't open it.
Ezio, thank God you're back with us. Are you all right? What happened to you?
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Keko Orsi's dead body.
See, that I remember. Wait, there was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger. See, Katerina, I have to go, right away.
Of course. Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband.
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this. You know, there is an abbey in the wetlands near here, where I've seen monks wearing black robes. I'd start there. Now go. Find us a Stramaladetto monk.
I think I'm going to miss you, Katerina.
Oh, I know you will.
All right. Checkmate is now synced. And we're back to being incognito.
I'm a friend to you.
Viaggiatori, state attenti! Bandit sighted at the crossroads to Bologna.
All right, so we have to head out here to this repaired memory. So let's go do that. So we'll go up here to the gate and out. like I said, we'll get all these races, speed up quests, all that stuff completed at another time. Just right now we're going to continue with this repaired memory. Far from the tree, search the abbey located in the Romagna wetlands for the black-robed monk who stole the Apple of Eden.
Hey, stranger! Stop! You! Messere! Hey, Messere! Stop! Hold! Come here! To talk to you! There! Get him! Remember your training! Please, God, let me leave! Please, God, let me leave! How I've longed for this day! Howard! I hope he got you all!
One from the people.
Get on his blind side. Keep him busy. Wait for it. Don't fall for false openings. Get on his blind side. Keep him busy. Remember the way we go down the Swiss. I want to go. Remember the way we go down the Swiss. Get on his blind side. Keep him busy.
Well now, what's he doing? He's here! Back to Topazzi! Got to get back home! Bless you. I seem to have annoyed you. Dannazione! Too hot for me! Spare me, please. I want my serenity. Mercy! Mercy! I've done nothing wrong! There! On him! For a Pidocchio!
Blessings on you, brother.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it wasn't a toe?
Quite sure.
And then there's Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
No, I feel bad that I stole all the monk's money there. All right. Brother O'Callaghan, date of birth 1452, he was a monk born in beyond the Pale outside the area of British control in Ireland, which was considered savage, hence the expression beyond the Pale. Darby O'Callaghan spent his teen years hunting and raiding British settlements. In his papers, he described the time period as a dark point in my life, but to be honest, I had my fun too. When O'Callaghan's Gaelic father married a Catholic, everything changed. He forced me to work in the fields, no more raiding, no more girls. It was hell on earth, says one particular entry dated in 1462. To escape his father, O'Callaghan decided to become a monk. I was told by my mother that monks did little work and threw large feasts for seasonal holidays. He joined the Abulera monastery in 1462, becoming a Cistercian. Ultimately, however, O'Callaghan found the order to be too austere. We worked in the fields from dawn till dusk. Abbot Shaw wouldn't allow us to drink, and worst of all, the only girls were nuns. This was a deeper level of hell than I've ever imagined possible. Convincing a small group of his fellow monks to join the Dominicans, Darby left Ireland in 1463 for Italy, where we can hire farmers to work for us in the fields. Then when we give our sermons, we will see the beauty of the Lord in the golden light of Italy and the soulful faces of the farmers' wives. Ultimately, O'Callaghan was kicked out of the Dominican order in 1493 due to repeated attempts to convert townspeople while within the drinking house. In Darby's own accounts, he claims that he had great success with the conversions, although the men refused to come to church, so I had to return to the alehouse for repeat visits to preach the word of the Lord to their receptive ears. O'Callaghan moved to the Romagna countryside in 1494, starting a monastery dedicated to Order of St. Patrick in an abandoned church, but he didn't have much success in securing converts. In 1500, he died of what has been described as bad blood, but was most likely syphilis. His body was buried in a small cemetery beside the church. All right, let's head over here to this abbey. Oh, come on. Tell me you can't go through here. Really? I don't know why there's all these people out here. Really? Where is this at? Oh, it's inside the city. Okay. I was going to say, like, what the heck? I thought it was going to be completely on the other side of the city. Alright, so this is where this guy should be. I don't know if he's inside or if he's around back here, so let's take a look. It doesn't look like I can get inside, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
I wonder if you can.
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned! Assassin! Run! Run! Assassin on the loose!
Catch the abbot. Oh, okay, sweet. So one of these is the one. Was it this one? I guess so. He just stood there.
Please, no. I don't want to die.
I only kill those who kill others. And your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
I did. He was one of us for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear.
Santo Spirito in Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
Alright, Girolamo Savonarola.
Girolamo Savonarola, a Dominican friar from Ferrara, this man took his job seriously. He saw the excesses of his age, the rich stomping the poor into the dirt, the priests selling indulgences to the populace, and he went insane. Calling himself an instrument of God, Savonarola descended on Firenze. His sermons sent people into frenzies. He demanded an end to all personal property, to all progress, a return to Eden. Knowledge became the enemy, and he could erase it all with the piece of Eden at his command. Books, paintings, musical instruments, he burned everything in the bonfire of the vanities. History unraveled as his legions took control, and Firenze descended into darkness.
Alright, Girolamo Savonarola, born in 1452, he's a Dominican priest and leader of Florence.
Hey, Desmond. I think I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of this episode. So basically this circle right here in front of us is going to lead us into the next memory block, which is memory block 13, referred to as the Bonfire of the Vanities. But we've already completed 11 and 12 in this episode, so you picked up 2 memory sequences in this episode. One of them being one of the main missions, and then 12 being one of the repaired DLC missions. And when we pick up in our next episode, that's going to be memory block 13, which is going to be another one of the repaired memories, and we're going to be that much closer to the end of the game. So I hope you guys had a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.